So now that we have compiled all of our data, we're actually going to keep the data that we're going to use for this specific map. So we only need the names of the cities that we're going to map and their median income. So the other part of gathering our data consisted of getting the shapefiles that we need, the spatial data. So we need cities in Orange County. So where can we find cities in Orange County? Shapefiles for this geographic areas. So actually the county has a data portal that you can download files from. So just so you guys can see, if you Google it, you can find it. But I had already logged in. I created a login. I logged in, and then I can see that these are the different shapefiles that I can download. And I'm just gonna click on city, and then export select layer, and then I'm gonna save it as an S3 shapefile. And then you go through the whole process and you download it. I had already downloaded. So what we're gonna do is start creating our map. So go ahead and open ArcMap again. Also, when you're downloading files from the internet, make sure that you extract them if they're in a zip file. And another good practice when you're working with all these many files, because every time that you download a shapefile is usually accompanied by 5 or 6 more files, is to create folders and to remember the location of the folders. Okay, so we're actually going to go into blank map, and we're going to add a base map. This step is optional. ArcGIS comes with this built-in base maps that you can use to give your map a little more context. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the light gray canvas, but you don't have to if you don't want to. So another thing to consider while this is opening, we want to make sure that our data is complete and accurate. We want to make sure that the column names don't have any spaces and they don't have any invalid characters. So invalid characters will be a period or a forward slash or a hyphen. A low bar is okay to use, like this. So, okay. So while this shows, we're gonna go ahead and add the data that we had downloaded from the Orange County website. So we're gonna go to desktop and GIS, and as you can see, we downloaded a lot of files, but the one that interests us now is the city shapefile. Okay, here it is. Sometimes when the files are too big, GIS takes a little longer to load the files. So what we're seeing here is the base map labels. And then we can see that it's already showing the cities in Orange County. And if you can see down here, the little globe just spinning is because GIS is processing the task you requested. Okay, so we can see that it's finally loaded our city layer. So if we right click on the city layer, we can open the attribute table and see what it consists of. So we see that each polygon has an ID number assigned to it, and then it has the names of the cities that we're interested in. Also, all these orange CO polygons that you see are the ones that are the cities that are incorporated, or the parts that are incorporated. Great. So now we are going to join these shapefiles with the median income that we had compiled. So what we're going to do is click on Joins and Relates. Click on Join. The feature on which the join is going to be based on is the name of the city. So in this case, it's the jurisdicti. And then we're going to join it with our table. So we're going to look for our table where we save it. So it's right here. And then it's the sheet number 1. We want to keep only the matching records because we don't have any information for the incorporated areas. We're just going to keep the cities. And then we're going to click on Validate Join. So here GIS is telling you that of all the polygons that it has in its attribute table, there's only 43 records that match ours, which is fine because we only have a list of 43 cities. And those are the ones that we're going to map. So we're going to click on Close and OK. So this is the resulting file. So now we're going to open again the attribute table to explore what it looks like now. So we have the basic data that we started with, or jurisdiction, and it added the name of the city, so you can see that the join is valid. And then here we have our median income column. So now let's map that. We're going to right click on it, click on Properties, and we're going to click on Symbology. And then there's a few ways that we